Hello guys, welcome to today's session, and in this session we'll be looking at the audio and videos, how we can put in audio and video files in our web page. So to put in the, let's start with audio. To put in the audio, we use the audio tag, and then before I get into it, let me first say some things about the audio and video. It's just general for both of them. So for audio, we have file formats that the browser supports. We have three of them. We have the MP3. I'm just putting we have the MP3, we have the OGG, and then we have the WAV. So it's important to know that not all browsers support all audio file formats. For example, the Safari does not support OGG. So, but others support every other thing. The top 5 like Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, Opera, they all support everything, MP3, OGG, WAV. But we also have to know that there are other browsers that other people use, like newer browsers. We have some names that we've never even heard, like maybe Beta browser, Phoenix browser. Okay, Phoenix browser is very popular in the Android phone. We have UC browser. We have so many browsers. So you can't really say which one your user is going to use. So it's always better to have the file formats. It's always better to have various file formats. But I'm 100% sure that every browser supports MP3. So it's like the standard. But in case your audio is not MP3, you can specify the other ones you have. So to put in the audio file, we use the source to tell us where the audio is, just like we did in our image when we're putting images. Source, and then we put in the source address. But because the audio is in the same directory with our HTML file, we just put in the name here directly. I think you guys must have understood this when we did the images. If you don't understand this, go and watch the image video in the previous class. So we put in jazz.mp3, and then we specify the type. This is the type. It's an audio, and it is MP3. You can also put in other. If maybe we have another one, it's the same audio but different file formats. You can also put in source. We say jazz dot, let's say it is OGG. Then we'll put the same thing here, audio /OGG. So what happens here is that the browser checks through. It checks the first one. If the browser supports it, it displays it. It leaves the other one. But if you check the first one, check the second one, and it does not support any of them, so what can you do? You can just put in a text and say your browser does not support this audio file. So that's it. And this thing, you will not see it if it supports it. It's embedded in the audio tag, but if you don't support it, you will see the text. So let's save and reload. So we save and reload, and we don't see anything. Why? Because we've not yet specified an attribute that will display the audio panel. So we have various attributes in our audio file, and the first one is the most important, controls. We must put in the control attribute so that the browser can give us its default control for audio. So now we'll be able to see the pause, the play, the mute, and so on. So let's save and reload. And then if we reload this, now we can see it here. Here we have playback speed, we have mute, we have play. So let's play the that's it. And then we have other attributes as well. We can put in we can also put in autoplay. So this is basically saying that when we open the browser, automatically play this. But if I do it now, the only thing about autoplay is that it doesn't, it has restrictions. To put in an autoplay in your web page, you must get some legal rights, because it's basically for PG content kind of thing, because they don't want someone to just autoplay a video for someone without them knowing what they want to see. So that's why they put in those restrictions in autoplay. So we also have loop. This is basically saying that once you play it and it finishes, play it again. So that's loop. We use a lot of these terms in programming. So let me show you that. If I play it, so it will replay it by itself. We also have muted. We have others, but let me just stop at muted. So muted, what basically does is that once you load your page, it loads it muted. This thing will be muted automatically. So let me save and reload. Now you can see the audio is automatically muted. So even if I play it, you can't hear anything. So that's it for the audio. We also have preload and things like that, but those are above the scope of this. So let's go to video. So for video, it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same. It's basically the same dynamics to audio. And we put in the video tag. Let me first put video. Okay, let's put in the video tag, and then also, but the thing about videos that we can put in a width. So because we want to size the video, we can also do this with CSS, but we have the attribute here in HTML. So we'll put in a width, and let's just say 320 pixels. Put in a height, let's say 240, and then now we have to put in the controls, because if we don't put in the control, we cannot see the control panel for the video, just like in the audio. We'll put in the controls, and then we save, and then we reload. Now we can see the control for video, but of course we can't play it because we've not specified the source. This is the control. So none of them will be active because we don't have a video to play, so they're all grayed out. So let's put in a source. Source. So this is the video we want to put here. DMR.mp4. So I put it here, DMR.mp4, and then I say the type is video/mp4. If I have another file format, I can also put it just like I explained in the audio, just in case the browser does not support. Let's say DMR. Let's say WAV. I know for videos we have WAV, we have AVI, we have MOV, we have so many. So let me just put OGG rather. Video/OGG. So in case the the browser does not support it, you can also put the same text here. Let me just copy this, paste. So we save and we reload, and then we can see the same thing here. So this is a video of a client at I build a website.
Here is
we can make it picture in picture. Why is this? Let me reload it. I think because the video is large, sometimes we also have to know that when you are building your web page, you must get soft or apps to compress your videos, because if your videos are if you have so many videos and they are very large, they will make your website very slow. So there are many apps you can use to compress videos so that it will not add to the load of the site. So this picture in picture, you can move it anywhere, play it, pause it, exit. You can also play in full screen, can exit full screen, and then that's it. So that's basically it about audio and video. Also, of course, we can also put in the other attributes like muted, loop, and the rest. They apply to both video and audio. They apply. So that's basically it for this class. I'll meet you guys in the next class.